discombobulated that you ended up on the card. You're fighting a guy that it looks like almost like a no-win situation for you, that you're expected to beat him. But most people don't think he's got a chance. Most people don't think anyone has a chance against you.
Well, that's their perception of it. I'm pretty sure when I went up against Dominic Cruz, I had an expectation that I was going to beat him, and I came up short. So, anything can happen in mixed martial arts. All it takes is one mistake, and then, stuff happens.
Well, you're a real fanatic about training and the latest techniques and so forth. Did you keep the hammer down for this fight? You didn't let up because of your opponent? Now, I'm not trying to denigrate him. I'm just saying that, you figure, maybe you can put it in another gear or something.
No. I think I'm going to answer this question. I think I understood. So, once I knew who I was fighting, Chris Cariaso, we trained as we were fighting, the best fighter in the world. We don't, it's Chris Cariaso. Oh, okay, well, you want to go to Bahamas for a week before we start training? No, absolutely not. We're dead dialed in, training, and when I get ready for my fights, it's not me getting ready for a very specific opponent. It's me just make sure I'm the best fighter when it comes to fight night. When the fight got pushed back another 6 weeks, we let off the gas a little bit, not technique-wise and all that stuff, but just training-wise, so I don't get burnt out and peak at the wrong time. Because if I was to train for 12 weeks straight, hardcore the whole time, I'm gonna get injured. We got the fight, started training super hard. The last 2 weeks, we started, toning it down a little bit, and just working on different things. And then it was like, okay, I'm at the peak. Oh, hey, change. You're gonna fight another 6 weeks, so we're just gonna add another 8 weeks onto your camp. Okay, well, I'm ready to fight. So do we just keep on pushing and go through that? No, you gotta back off and let your body heal, relax, because we just got it in good shape for 4 weeks, and I'm already past that point. So you back up just a little bit and then hammer it again.
Who introduced you to the cutting edge techniques of training? Because you're known for that, probably better than anybody.
I would say my coach is Matt Hume. He's fought for many, many years, and I asked him all the time, I was like, if there was something you could do different when you were training for your fights, what would it be? And he goes, it'd honestly be my training. Like, I would go literally so hard that I always injure myself, and that's why, I don't want the same thing to happen to you. So he's very, big on like less is more, where more, is less.
Right. I'm not sure I understand what you're. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay, I was going to explain to you. Okay, good.
No, I understand that.
Yeah, no worries.
So when you're like number 4 pound for pound in the rankings, do you think really if you weren't in the division that you're in, if you're because heavyweights that people concentrate more, you'd be even higher up than that because you've been unstoppable.
Nobody's unstoppable. Anybody can be beat any given day. That's the beautiful thing about mixed martial arts. Like that Floyd Mayweather, nobody gonna beat him. So I don't even tune into his fights. I'm like, nobody's gonna beat him because I see the way he trains, I see the way people fight him, and he understands fighting. And plus, he has 12 rounds to figure you out, and then he's gonna destroy you. So in mixed martial arts, you have 25 minutes. And if it was like, Pride rules where it was like, okay, championship round, first round is 10 minutes long, second round's 5 minutes, third round's 5 minutes. They went 3 rounds in championship fights, right? Like that. Now that's a different story because you see when I fight, I get stronger as the fight gets on. My cardio gets better as the fight goes on. In that first 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure if I fight for 10 minutes in the first round, I'll put a lot more people away.
You mentioned Floyd. One of the great abilities that he has is the ability to adapt in the ring during the fight. Do you think you mirror that in your sport?
I would like to think so. A lot of people always, give Floyd Mayweather shit because he's not out there fighting and brawling and all that stuff. He's making guys miss, he's picking them apart, and he walks out of the fight, he has no damage, he might have a bloody nose. And you see when I fight, there's maybe been, I think, a couple cases where I get I get hit hard and my nose is bloody and all that stuff, but rarely do you see me go out there and start slugging away and just throwing hands and giving the guy opportunity to capitalize on me. I'm not about that. I'm gonna go in this fight, I'm gonna hit you as much time as I can without you hitting me once.
Well, we appreciate you taking the time, and I have to cut this off because I have to go to the bathroom.
No, hey, you go ahead, do your thing, man. You do your thing.
Hey,
I appreciate it, champ.
Talking about Floyd, you know, he didn't really start out as a superstar that he is now. It took people watching him and kind of appreciating his skill to finally get where he's at. Do you feel like maybe the same thing is taking place with you, where, you know, if you had so many headliners, people are starting to appreciate and see you more often and actually appreciate the craft of what you do?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and at the same time, a lot more people, you know, they appreciate Floyd Mayweather and his skill set because the way he fights and they understand it. But there's still a huge. Let's not forget, you know, the whole world isn't on the Floyd Mayweather bandwagon. Yeah. You know, he still has a huge, you know, popularity that still don't like the way he fights. They're like, oh, he's a coward. He runs all the time, and it's like, dude, the name of the game in boxing is to hit, not to be hit. You know, if you're going to see two guys just slug it out, go to a bar and say, hey, this guy's grabbing your ass, your wife's ass, then you're going to see, you know, a fight. You know, but when I come out there, I'm just going out there showcasing my skill set to where people hopefully over time would appreciate it. It's like, dude, damn, dude, this guy's been out there and he's been fighting for, you know, he's fought the best in the division, and he hardly gets hit, and he's just tearing these guys up, and that's the road I'm trying to go down.
As dominant as you've been, is that part of what motivates you to work hard? Because even though people see some fights as easy, you know, these guys, when they come in for that belt, you know, we see it all the time where people are underdogs and they beat TJ, nobody's giving him a chance, he came out. Does that keep you driven to say, you know what, I can't underestimate anybody, because when they see that belt, they're going to come and try to get it?
That, nope. Don't even look at it when I'm at home. It's nowhere.
Okay.
I think this is the first time I actually touched the belt since, I can't even tell you. Like, this is gonna come and it's gonna go. Like, somebody's gonna come beat me eventually. Like, it's gonna be gone. So that's why when people are like, oh man, there's a belt drive you? Absolutely not. Like I said, it's gonna go. What drives me is to keep on competing and winning, and this is my career, this is my profession, this is how I feed, this is how I provide for my family. So right there, that's just enough motivation. So when people, like, this is just a token that I've done in my career and stuff, but other than that, that's not the motivation.
Yeah.
One more for Demetrious.
Well, the last one, talking about Floyd one last time. He seems like he's a gym rat. That seems like what gets him. Since it's not the belt, is that the same case with you? Or are you just somebody that loves to be in the gym and keep perfecting the craft?
Yeah, I love learning more stuff. Like I said, like, you know, when I come back to the gym, after my fights, I always come back to the gym and I start sparring with Matt and my coaches, and then they're still beating me up. But I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm the best fighter in the world, and I'm the champ, and I'm getting work, you know? And, you know, I honestly think it's just me learning, and, you know, I just love
wanting to get better.
Yeah, I just want to get better.
Okay. I appreciate
Thanks,
it.
DJ.